Good morning, interwebs. It's 9:47. I'm up, showered, dressed, did my hair and all that stuff, my makeup. Yeah, I've already had kind of a busy morning. I texted Steve when I got up a little before 8, and he was like, wow, you're up early even by Kansas standards. Which is kind of funny. Because, it was like 10 there. And I folded laundry that I did last night, my dad's and mine. And then I made breakfast for my parents, and now I'm taking a shower, getting around. Now I need to go make breakfast for myself, because now I'm hungry, so gonna go find something with that. I need to unload the dishwasher today, and then I don't really know what the rest of the day is going to bring. I need to edit a video and post that, and yeah, I think I am to the split for the sleeves in my cardigan, so that's kind of cool. And I want to make the heel flap on my sock today. I think those are my goals. Yeah. Sounds like a good plan. And some more tea. I'm just not really feeling the coffee here. I think it's the water. It makes it taste different. Like, not the water's bad. It just doesn't taste, I don't know, right? So, we'll see. Maybe I'll go to Starbucks today at some point. That'd be tasty. Still have money on the gift card, so we'll see. I think my dad and I are going to go to Costco today. Because they need stuff there, so when we're out and about doing that, I'll go buy Starbucks. We'll see. It's Kendra from the future here. I went to edit today's video and realized that I vlogged hardly anything yesterday, like a minute and a half's worth of content, and that's just not enough for y'all. So I thought I would supplement right here and tell you some things. So it got me to thinking about why I didn't film stuff yesterday. Like, people have asked me, now that I've been vlogging daily, basically, for like a year and a half, I think, or thereabouts, like, how do I do that? Like, that seems to be a lot. And sometimes it seems like a lot, and sometimes it seems like, well, it's just easy. It's just like, I talk to you in my daily life, and it's a thing that I do. But sometimes, like when I'm traveling, it can be like a joy and a treat and like, yay, this is fun. And sometimes it can be difficult to accomplish just because of circumstances. So I thought that I would just talk to you quickly. I have a little list I made of like the things I think are required to start daily vlogging. Because you really don't need a lot of things. I think that it feels like you do, and you hear some people talk about vlogging and you need a lot of things. And obviously my vlog is far from perfect, but it's completely functional, and it seems to serve the purpose for myself and a lot of you. So here's what you need. Obviously you need something to film on. When I started filming the vlog, I was using what was our family's camcorder. It only went up to 480p. The quality was very bad. If you watched my early vlogs, you know that. Last year in December though, I got a new camera. So, well, I guess 2 years ago now. So I've had the camera that I'm on, or a camera like it, for the last year and a half. I did a year ago almost exactly break my vlogging camera while I was here visiting my parents. I dropped it with the lens open on the floor in Joann's. Yeah, my downfall was in a craft store. It was bittersweet. So I bought a new camera, which is the one I'm talking to you on now, which is the one that I use most of the time. Its picture is a little better for certain things. The other one is better for others. But this is just the one I go with most of the time. I don't know. It is. So you just need something to film on. You could use your phone if you had a phone that was good enough to do that. The reason I did not start that way is at the time my phone was not good enough, and I have a cheap phone. This is one of those pay-as-you-go phones, which I have transferred over to my actual phone plan because I'm too cheap to buy those phones. So whatever you can film on, talk to a camera and record it. And then you just see somewhere with semi-decent lighting. Decent lighting is particularly nice, but as you've seen, sometimes I'm in terrible lighting. It becomes a trade-off between showing your life in the actual lighting that is comfortable for you and your family to live in, and making accommodations to get good video. So, like at my house, I made the accommodation that when I do have lights on, they are of a quality that I think films well. However, especially during the holidays, I frequently did not really have lights on other than Christmas lights. So that affected the lighting quality, but we should be getting back to slightly brighter videos here. But a little fairy light in the background, that's always kind of fun. So whatever, you just need some light. That is why I'm standing in my parents' laundry room right now, so it's kind of echoey, but this was somewhere with decent light because it's like 8:30 at night California time. You need a quiet place to talk. Also why I'm standing here in the laundry room and why I have not been filming. Like when I'm visiting my parents, it is constantly noisy. There's always at least one TV on, maybe more, and then there's people and their phone rings more than mine, like in a day, than mine does in weeks. So that's just a thing. You need the quiet place to talk. You also need the ability to talk freely. So it is helpful if you are comfortable in the environment where you are talking. That is something you get used to, like being able to vlog in public. And in certain public places, I have no problem vlogging. In others, I feel super uncomfortable. Usually the ones I'm comfortable in are just like, I am outside, I am walking on a street, that sort of thing. But then it's like, now I'm sitting in a train car and there's people right next to me and I'm the weird lady with like the camera on the tripod talking to herself. That's gonna go over nicely. So then, you know, you get the Kendra travel whisper vlogs where I whisper at you for a week at a time. But yeah, so you need to be able to talk freely. Again, being here, talking freely can be difficult because even though there's doors, a number of the doors in my parents' house don't actually close or like close all the way. So you're never really like alone, which means that whatever you say, they hear. Not that they're not going to hear if they watch my vlog, but it's just different. And I have the option usually when I film that I just talk extemporaneously to myself and theoretically I can edit things out. Usually the things I edit out are like when I get all tongue-tied and it's ridiculous and you can't understand it, and so then I edit that to where I said the same thing again in a more clear and concise manner. But sometimes I do decide that I was too harsh about something, talked about something I don't really want on the internet or whatever, and so then I edit those things out. But when you're in a public space, the people around you hear you talking to your camera, and I understand that's a stopping point for lots of people with the beginning of vlogging because like their families aren't supportive. Now, my extended family is uninterested / unsupportive of the whole thing, but my immediate family is super on board. In fact, tonight I was talking to Steve and the kids, and yeah, they were, you know, kids were all crazy sauce and whatever and talking to me. We're on video chat, and they're talking to me, and it was, you know, all silliness. And then we start talking about YouTube and the demonetization and the channels getting shut down, and the kids all like stopped and they were listening, and it was like interesting, and everyone was like, yeah, it's big news at our house because this is what we do. Like, not like what we do like for a living, but what we do is in the things that we're interested in. So anyways, you also need things in your life that can be public. That makes a difference, and you need to, I think, set definite boundaries between what is and is not okay for you to talk about. And you need to set those boundaries with the people in your life, especially if they're going to know that you make the videos. And it's your concern they're going to find out, then you don't want to say things that'll make them upset, then you should probably reconsider whether you should say those things at all. You know what I mean? So, yeah. So that's another thing. Like, I'm here, but a lot of things that are going on, like, aren't my business to talk about. So it makes for less content. So basically you just try and talk about yourself, which I am talking about myself, and that's what I try to do. You want to talk about other people. I try to do it in terms of how, like, I feel about a situation, even if it involves other people, or how, like, in my family, I view it as how it feels to be a parent in the situation rather than trying to tell you, like, how my kids view something or how Steve views something. It's how I view being the mom of that situation. So I don't know if that's how it comes across, but that's how it is in my head. And I strive to like be sure that that's what I'm doing. So yeah, so like there's a lot of stuff emotionally going on while I'm here. I think I mentioned in passing previously that my mom's health is rapidly declining, and that is part of the reason why I'm here. And that's also part of the reason why I haven't been very chatty or doing anything that we ordinarily do. You notice we have not had fun back of the trunk grocery hauls with my mom or running all of the crafty errands that we ordinarily do, because primarily she is sitting on a couch intermittently napping while I crochet and we watch TV, because that is what we are capable of doing right now. So that leads to not very exciting vlogs, but that also leads to an exciting life, but not necessarily in a good way. Anyways, the final thing that you need to have to make vlogs happen is internet access, and preferably reliable internet access. That is the funniest thing about being here. Their internet is awesome. Do you know what I could do if I had internet like this at home? It would be like amazing. You all could have daily content on like all the channels about all the things, because it would take me less time to upload, and uploading just takes a long time sometimes. It also means that you can cut out steps. Like here, I don't have to compress my files. I just save them and export them and put them on, because it doesn't take hours and hours to upload the raw files. So I don't know. So there are benefits to having fast internet, but I mean, having the slower internet means that I have learned to persevere. It also probably means that I edit myself some, because it's hard to upload long things. But again, I don't edit things a lot. I just try to be concise to begin with. Oh, and I also think that if people who complain that it takes a lot of time to vlog don't film a lot of stuff you don't intend to use. Most of what I film, other than like little bits here and there, like words here and there, or potentially sometimes there will be like just, something that I cut off at the beginning or end, but I use most of the footage that I take. And that is how I make it fit into my life. So I think that was a very like roundabout thing about what I think it takes to make a daily vlog. But now we have content. Oh my goodness, this is going to be a really long video for the fact that it was going to be a non-existent video. My apologies, but hopefully you found a little bit about what it's like to be Kendra, traveling and trying to make a daily vlog. And I will see you all tomorrow. Nighty night.